Is ululate?
Ululate, yes.
U2000.
In economics, it's a period during which business is at a high point. To be green, it means to use goods to make a better product. Ben.
What is, upcycle?
That's correct.
History 16.
The switch to this in 1752 confusingly moved James Boswell's birthday 11 days later. Ben.
What's the Gregorian calendar?
Yes.
History 2000.
After ceding João Franco immense power, in 1908, King Carlos I was assassinated in this capital, along with son Luís Felipe. Ben.
What is Lisbon?
That's right.
History 12.
Marco Polo made friends with this world leader who asked him to bring back sacred oil from Jerusalem's Holy Sepulchre. Ben.
Who's Kubla Khan?
That's right.
Organizations 2000.
In 1967, an ileitis and colitis organization held a dance featuring Ella Fitzgerald to honor this doctor whose name is now part of the foundations. John.
Who's Parkinson?
No. Would be Dr. Crone. Ben.
Organization 16.
She died in 1980, but her organization's address labels can show your support for fighting breast cancer, and you might donate too. Ben.
Who is Susan Komen?
That's right.
Organizations 12.
There's a daily double. Got a very healthy lead. You're at 17,800. How much are you going to wager?
4,000.
And here's your clue. As the first president to address this group, Truman said we can't afford a leisurely attack upon prejudice and discrimination.
What is the NAACP?
That's correct. I'll put you at 21,800.
Let's go history 8.
In the 3rd century, Ardashir became the king of Fars and would found the Sasanian Empire, sometimes called the Second This Empire. The Second Persian Empire. Ben.
International movies 12.
1987. Good morning, blank. Ben.
What is Vietnam?
Yes.
Flags of Spanish-speaking nations 2000.
Spain's flag features emblems of its historic kingdoms and of these pillars astride the Strait of Gibraltar. They're known as the Pillars of Hercules. Ben.
Flag 16.
On Guatemala's flag, above crossed rifles and swords, sits this, the country's national bird. John.
What is it, Quetzal?
Yes, the Quetzal.
Try to do international movies 16.
The outlaw Josie Blank. Ben.
Yes.
This Caribbean island nation flies a flag featuring a cross and a Bible. John.
What's the Dominican Republic?
Correct.
Try to repeats itself for 16.
This lecherous protagonist narrates Lolita from his prison cell while awaiting trial for murder. Ben.
Who's Humbert Humbert?
Correct.
Repeats itself 2000.
Beware the Jabberwock, my son, and also this bird, not found in any ornithological books we've encountered. That bird is the Jubjub.
Oh.
Ben.
Repeats itself 12.
And there's the other daily double. We've got 26,200.
$800.
For an even 27,000 if you're correct, here's your clue. In an Ian Fleming tale, the title vehicle makes these 4 sounds after it is started for the first time.
These 4 sounds. What is? Oh, chitty chitty bang bang.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes, what is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Here's another thing. International movies 2000.
Salmon fishing in the blank. Kristen.
What is Yemen?
Yes.
Repeats itself 800.
In When Wendy Grew Up, James Barrie changed the name of a fictional setting to this double talk one. Kristen.
What is Never Never Land?
That's correct.
Repeats itself 400.
In A Grimm Brothers tale, an evil queen looks at her wall and says these 2 words, asking, who in this land is fairest of all? Kristen.
What is Mirror Mirror?
Yes.
Organizations 800.
In 2023, Jim Parsons and Mario Lopez turned 50, becoming fully eligible to join this organization founded in 1958. Ben.
This is the AARP.
That's right.
I'm sending an email. I'll start with you, 800.
Even-toed these include camels. John.
What are ungulates?
Yes.
Can I do movies 800?
1978, The Boys from Blank. Ben.
What's Brazil?
Yes.
Movie 4.
1979, The Blank Syndrome. Ben.
What's China?
Correct.
Organizations 4.
It's the M in USMA, which had high hopes in the 1970s when it looked like the U.S. might start to measure by that system. Ben.
What's metric?
Correct.
U4.
Your sunscreen should provide protection from UVA and UVB rays, with UV short for this type of light. Kristen.
What is ultraviolet?
Yes.
History 400.
Prior to becoming General of the Continental Army, George Washington caught this disease and bore the scars for life. Ben.
What is smallpox?
Correct.
Flags 4.
The eagle eating a snake on Mexico's flag comes from a myth of these people who founded Tenochtitlan. Ben.
We're the Aztec.
Yes, and here's the final clue. Nicaragua, a geological hotspot, has 5 of these mountains on its flag. Ben.
What are volcanoes?
That's correct. Come to the end of the Double Jeopardy round. It's time for Final Jeopardy, the category Billboard #1 hits. Make your wagers, and we'll be back with the clue after these. Billboard #1 hits. Here's the clue. Billy Joel said, I think the one time I didn't write the music before the lyrics was for this 1989 hit, and I think it shows. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. We'll begin with you, John Groves. What did you come up with? What is We Didn't Start the Fire? That is correct. A song that Billy Joel said it's terrible musically about. He said it's like a mosquito buzzing around your head. And how much are we going to add to your score? $201. That gives you $4,601. Kristen Beck, did you come up with We Didn't Start the Fire? No, what is Uptown Girl? A little bit earlier than 1989. And how much is that going to cost you? $199, leaving you with $4,401. Let's go over to our champ, Ben. What was your response? What is We Didn't Start the Fire? That is correct. And how much are we adding to your score? 0. All right, that'll give you $31,000. And again, you are our Jeopardy champion with a 7-day total of $213,000. What a Thursday. Let's see if Ben's going to finish out the week of champion. We'll see you tomorrow.
Listen to the podcast, This is Jeopardy, the story of America's favorite quiz show. Go to jeopardypodcast.com to hear episodes now. Tomorrow, champion Ben Chan faces Erica Johnson.